Type 2 Diabetes Reverse with Natural Remedy. 3 Dangerous Habits Diabetics Must Avoid. Imagine waking up one morning and feeling your body lighter, energized, alive in ways you never thought possible. This is the story of Maria, once trapped in the fog of type 2 diabetes, overwhelmed by pills and hopelessness, now glowing with vibrant health. Her journey is not a miracle from thin air, but a powerful testament to nature's healing gifts. With simple, everyday ingredients like golden turmeric, tangy apple cider vinegar, and gentle baking soda, Maria carved a new path to wellness. Each sip, each stir of these humble remedies unlocked a door inside her body, a door leading to restored balance, clearer blood sugar, and freedom from medical chains. But Maria's transformation wasn't just about what she added. It was also about what she shed. 3 dangerous habits that silently fuel diabetes must be confronted and left behind. The constant reliance on processed foods drenched in hidden sugars. The habit of ignoring gentle movement and self-love. And the refusal to change a mindset stuck in fear and limitation. Breaking free from these habits, Maria embraced the powerful truth that food is medicine, that healing is possible with every mindful choice. She felt it deep inside, turmeric's warm embrace, fighting inflammation like a shield, apple cider vinegar's gentle sting, calming blood sugar spikes, and baking soda's quiet alkalinity, balancing her body's terrain. These elements whispered the promise of renewal, and then delivered it. Maria's smile grew brighter as her energy soared, as her doctor's concerns melted away. Stories like hers pour in daily, transforming lives and fueling a ripple of hope that natural healing can reverse what many believed irreversible. Close your eyes and feel the anticipation, the possibility that your own body holds this healing power. Like Maria and so many others, the path to reversing type 2 diabetes is within reach. The time for transformation is now. My friends, before we continue with this powerful testimony, I need to make an important alert. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube removed their subscriptions without warning. Just take a quick check at the red button down below to make sure you're still subscribed to our Natural Healing channel. I don't want you to miss any special natural remedy that's coming. And while you're there, leave that like that strengthens our healing community and helps the algorithm bring our natural solutions to more people. Oh, and tell me in the comments, from which city are you healing with us? I love meeting each blessed soul who's part of this natural healing family. Your participation strengthens our community. Let's heal together. One day, as Maria was blending her morning smoothie, she felt a familiar flutter in her chest. Not anxiety, but hope. A light had sparked within her, one that went beyond the physical. It was a revelation, an unexpected breakthrough that would alter her path to healing forever. While sipping her sunshine-infused concoction, which included turmeric, a sprinkle of cinnamon for sweetness, and a splash of apple cider vinegar, she noticed a profound connection forming between her body and these natural remedies. Suddenly, it hit her. It was not merely the ingredients, but the intent behind them. It was the mindfulness she practiced daily that unleashed their full potential. Maria began to visualize, with each sip, her blood sugar leveling off, her energy soaring, and her spirit lifting higher. It was as though she was channeling the very essence of nature, a calm yet powerful energy that energized her every cell. Little did she know, This epiphany would lead her to create something extraordinary. Inspired, she started gathering her friends, other warriors battling diabetes. Together, they tested various combinations of healing ingredients. Each week they'd meet, poring over recipes filled with those cherished ingredients we all love. Tried and true baking soda for its alkalizing properties, tangy lemon juice to stimulate digestion, and that golden turmeric for its anti-inflammatory magic. Laughter filled the kitchen, and instead of focusing on their struggles with diabetes, they celebrated every small success. One afternoon, they stumbled upon a simple drink made of warm water, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a pinch of baking soda, and a dash of cinnamon. Upon taking a sip, it was as though a veil lifted. They felt lighter, clearer, alive. In that moment of shared discovery, something extraordinary happened. Their stubborn blood sugar levels began to respond. Like a flower blooming, their bodies began to transform in ways they never thought possible. Maria's crew now began to document their journey, sharing recipes that became the bridge between hope and reality. They found joy in cooking together, from delightful turmeric rice paired with grilled vegetables to zesty lemon and ginger teas that burst with flavor. One recipe that stood out was a simple chia seed pudding infused with almond milk, a splash of vanilla, and drizzled with honey, an indulgent yet nourishing treat that kept cravings at bay and balanced blood sugar levels. As word spread through their community, more and more people joined their movement. This was more than just a path to reversing diabetes. It was a celebration of life. Each person was invited to work with nature's pharmacy, one simple tip at a time. What started as low-energy mornings transformed into vibrant days filled with movement, laughter, and connection. The trio of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, and cinnamon turned into a staple in every household. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people just like Maria completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes. My friends, these are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. The spark of healing is igniting. Are you ready to feel the warmth of nature's embrace? Click that link in the description right now and step into a world where healing is not just a possibility, but a promise waiting for you to claim. As the warmth of Maria's community embraced her, something extraordinary blossomed, an insight so profound that it shifted everything they thought they knew about healing. One crisp morning, as the sunlight streamed through the kitchen window, Maria felt an urge to delve deeper into the vibrant world of healing. Inspired by their gathering, she mixed a new concoction, a soothing herbal tea infused with ginger, cinnamon, and a dash of honey. As she shared it with her friends, laughter turned to silence. Each sip was a revelation, an awakening of their senses, a zing of life flowing through their veins. And just like that, they noticed a spark, something potent in the air, a connection to the earth beneath their feet and the vitality of nature. As they savored the rich flavors, Maria spoke up. What if it's not just about what we eat, but how we feel while we eat? This simple reflection sent ripples through their gathering. They began to realize the importance of celebrating meals, cherishing each ingredient as a gift from the earth. That day marked a pivotal moment. They shared stories of how food had been a source of stress, a source of fear. But here they were, joining hearts and hands over bowls of life. One friend, James, recalled how he had always viewed sugar-laden snacks as comfort. "But," he exclaimed, "what if embracing nature's sweetness, like ripe berries or a drizzle of maple syrup, could feel so much better?" They began crafting recipes that uplifted their spirits while nourishing their bodies. Bold salads bursting with color, vibrant smoothies blending fruits and greens, and earthy soups simmering with roots and spices. Soon, a shared mantra emerged. Food is joy, not fear. It felt liberating, like shedding heavy chains of doubt. Their souls danced as they mixed turmeric and honey into their morning teas, whispered gratitude for every ripe apple and fresh herb, and embraced the wellness blooming around them. Maria's focus shifted from the battle against diabetes to a celebration of health, an embracing of every radiant note. The breakthrough unfolded further as they decided to take their venture online, documenting their experiences in a heartfelt blog. They shared delightful recipes like a turmeric-infused quinoa salad that sparked energy and balance, or a simple concoction of warm water, apple cider vinegar, and a squeeze of fresh lemon that made mornings glow with potential. The response was overwhelming. People from all walks of life reached out, recounting how these simple changes had made their bodies lighter, their spirits higher. Tears of gratitude flowed as they heard stories of roommates, neighbors, and countless families finding freedom through these natural remedies. What was once a group of friends struck by the shadows of diabetes had ignited into a movement, a collective revolution of spirit and health. As they supported one another, their mornings transformed from sluggish starts to vibrant rituals filled with love, laughter, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. They enveloped their lives with the colors of food that nourished, inspired, and healed. In that solidarity, Maria and her crew discovered the true essence of healing. It wasn't just about what they could avoid or eliminate, but about what they could embrace fully and joyfully. The realization struck them. Healing wasn't only about the ingredients. It was also about connection, community, and celebrating life itself. And when they realized they could lift themselves through the power of each mindful bite, a wave of hope surged through them. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people, just like Maria, completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. And in that spirit of togetherness, Maria and her friends embarked on a culinary adventure that opened their hearts and minds. One day, they decided to make a comforting soup that carried the essence of their journey. Using simple, nourishing ingredients, they combined vibrant carrots, warm ginger, and golden turmeric, simmered to perfection. As the fragrant steam danced around them, they felt an unparalleled sense of connection, not just to each other, but to the land that blessed them with such ingredients. With each spoonful, they were not just feeding their bodies, but nurturing their very souls. Suddenly, as Maria savored the rich flavors, an unexpected memory rushed through her mind. A cherished moment with her grandmother, who had lovingly used these very ingredients to heal her own ailments. It was more than just nostalgia. It was a profound realization that these natural remedies carried a legacy, a deep-rooted wisdom passed down through generations. As they enjoyed their meal, a wave of warmth spread through the room. A moment of shared gratitude washed over them. Each heart felt lighter, a collective sigh of relief as they navigated the burdens of diabetes together. They sparked a conversation about the stories behind each ingredient. It became clear that their journey wasn't just about recipes, but about understanding their ancestral connections to food and healing. They exchanged ideas on making tasty salads, mixing apple cider vinegar with fresh herbs for a zesty dressing that danced on their tongues. They talked about baking soda's unique ability to alleviate digestive discomfort, mixed with lemon and water for a refreshing morning boost, a brilliant way to start the day. Then came a stunning breakthrough. As they continued experimenting in their kitchen laboratory, they crafted a delightful lemon turmeric drink that seemed to lift the weight of the world from their shoulders. When they first took a sip, laughter turned into sheer awe. The combination burst with vibrant energy. They could feel their blood sugar responding favorably, invigorating every cell in their bodies. They couldn't believe it. A twist on the daily routine had transformed their health outlook. They documented their newfound discovery with elation, and each day brought a new sense of vibrancy that had been missing before. Soon, word of their success spread like wildfire through the community. People arrived eager to share their experiences, their struggles morphing into stories filled with rebirth and vitality. They began hosting community workshops, teaching families how to infuse their meals with healing ingredients. Simple recipes like turmeric-spiced oatmeal, drizzled with honey and cinnamon, became breakfast staples. Fresh herbal teas, blending ginger and chamomile, soothed their evenings, wrapping them in warmth and comfort. Maria's idea blossomed into a movement. Families gathered, arms wide open to embrace this newfound hope. They shared long-forgotten recipes and created new ones, and in unity, they found strength. Suddenly, every meal was an opportunity for healing and connection. It was not merely about reversing diabetes, but together redefining their relationship with food. Each dish a reminder of their power and legacy. As they reveled in their transformations, Maria felt the incredible force of nature at play. The recovery was deep, not just within their bodies, but within their spirits as well. Their community became a tapestry woven with vibrant stories of health, laughter, and connection. They began to see food as not just sustenance, but as joy, a celebration of life. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people, just like Maria, transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. Remember, you hold the power within you to transform your life, and the journey is just beginning. What will you discover as you embrace the wisdom of nature? The best is yet to come. As Maria and her friends continue to weave their healing tapestry, an unexpected moment of discovery transformed everything. It happened during one of their joyful kitchen gatherings. They were experimenting with a new recipe for an energizing morning drink, something that combined the nourishing powers of turmeric, a splash of apple cider vinegar, warm water, and a sprinkle of cinnamon to wake the senses and prepare the body for the day ahead. As they blended the ingredients, sharing laughter and stories, they noticed an incredible change, an unexpected spark in the air. Suddenly, in the midst of their cheerful chatter, one of Maria's friends, Lisa, shared something profound. What if this isn't just about reversing diabetes? What if this is about healing our entire lives? Her eyes shone with a newfound wisdom, an essence that seemed to fill the room with light. The very thought hung in the air, reverberating through each heart. There was power not only in what they consumed, but also in how they felt, the joy derived from connection and love for one another. With this revelation, they decided to infuse their recipes with an even deeper spirit of mindfulness. They began to celebrate each ingredient not as mere sustenance, but as a vibrant part of their healing journey. Every time they stirred that golden turmeric or splashed in the tangy apple cider vinegar, they felt a symphony of energy rise within, lifting their spirits. This time, as they prepared their meals, they chanted their mantra, "Food is joy, not fear." It became a sweet rhythm that harmonized their hearts and filled the kitchen with warmth. The transformations began to multiply. They experimented with invigorating salads bursting with color, leafy greens topped with roasted beets, crunchy walnuts, and a zesty dressing made from lemon juice, honey, and a drizzle of warming ginger. The food felt alive, a celebration of every bite. But one morning, the true breakthrough occurred. As they crafted a soothing ginger tea, with fresh ginger slices simmering in water and a hint of honey, they sensed something magical. Upon sipping this cozy infusion, they felt an extraordinary wave of energy, an overwhelming sensation of vitality coursing through their veins. In that moment, they understood. The healing was profound and reaching far beyond their blood sugar levels. It was a renewal of spirit, an awakening of hope. Inspired by this breakthrough, they began to document their recipes with passion, creating a vibrant blog to share their journey. With each post, they learned more about the rich legacy of natural remedies that had once been forgotten. They paired sweet potatoes, spiced with cinnamon and baked to perfection, alongside their golden turmeric dishes. Simple chia seed puddings, drizzled with maple syrup, became a cherished indulgence that brought comfort. As they shared their experiences, the community grew stronger and wider. People flocked to their workshops, eager to learn the secrets. They reveled in preparing nourishing meals together, discovering the joy of combining apple cider vinegar with fresh herbs for a vitalizing salad dressing, or creating a tangy baking soda and lemon tonic that sparkled with life. Each recipe became a bridge to health, a way to celebrate food, happiness, and community. Then something truly extraordinary happened. Word spread of their success, and one morning, they received a touching email from a family whose daughter, once bedridden, had begun to transform through the recipes shared by Maria and her friends. Within weeks, her energy surged. Her laughter filled their home once more. They expressed deep gratitude, sharing how their daughter had gone from hopelessness to brightness, embracing life with open arms. Tears streamed down their faces as Maria and her friends realized this was no longer just a personal journey. It was a ripple of life-changing transformation radiating outward. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people just like Maria completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. The energy has shifted, dear friends. Healing is more than a goal. It's a movement, an awakening waiting for you to embrace it. What will you find as you step into this nourishing journey? Let's discover it together. And in that spirit of togetherness, Maria and her friends embarked on a culinary adventure that opened their hearts and minds. One day, they decided to make a comforting soup that carried the essence of their journey. Using simple, nourishing ingredients, they combined vibrant carrots, warm ginger, and golden turmeric, simmered to perfection. As the fragrant steam danced around them, they felt an unparalleled sense of connection, not just to each other, but to the land that blessed them with such ingredients. With each spoonful, they were not just feeding their bodies, but nurturing their very souls. Suddenly, as Maria savored the rich flavors, an unexpected memory rushed through her mind, a cherished moment with her grandmother, who had lovingly used these very ingredients to heal her own ailments. It was more than just nostalgia. It was a profound realization that these natural remedies carried a legacy, a deep-rooted wisdom passed down through generations. But what unfolded next was nothing short of extraordinary. As they sat around the table, a gentle warmth enveloped the room, and a profound realization settled into their hearts. Each of them shared stories, weaving together bits of their lives, and slowly it became clear. It wasn't merely the ingredients themselves, but the love and intention behind each meal that mattered most. That evening, while sipping on their deeply satisfying soup, Maria glanced around and said, "This isn't just our health, it's our joy." Her words hung in the air, reverberating with such power that it sent shivers down their spines. Could it be? They had stumbled onto something more than just reversing diabetes. It was about embracing life, every single moment. This breakthrough ignited within them a deeper passion for healing, a realization that the energy they invest in their meals impacts their very well-being. They began to stir in love and gratitude with every ingredient. Whenever they mixed turmeric into their dishes, they whispered wishes for balance and harmony. When they drizzled apple cider vinegar for flavor, they infused it with their hopes for vibrant health. It was a profound way of living, intertwining the ingredients that healed with the love that connected. Inspired, they created a new ritual. Each time they made a dish, they shared an intention. Perhaps it was a wish for clarity or a desire for renewed energy. They introduced a new drink to their mornings, a warm combination of apple cider vinegar and a teaspoon of baking soda. It fizzed and sparkled like hope in a cup, a gentle awakening for their systems. They could feel their bodies rejoicing as their blood sugar levels bounced back into a nurturing embrace. And so, week after week, they continued to share their joys and discoveries. A fabulous cinnamon turmeric smoothie became a staple, bursting with the kind of energy that filled their spirits. A simple recipe of blended bananas, a dash of cinnamon, and a scoop of turmeric quickly turned into a beloved treat, bringing smiles and laughter to every sip. They felt not just lighter in body, but filled with a radiant energy that was infectious. Word began to spread. Neighbors gathered to learn, and friends brought dishes to share. Together, they created an inclusive circle of nourishment that blossomed into a community of love and support. They found joy in crafting meals together, whipping up zesty salads drizzled with lemon and herbs from their gardens, or savory stir-fries that danced with colors and flavors. Each bite was a celebration, not just of health, but of life itself. Then came a stunning breakthrough. As they continued experimenting in their kitchen laboratory, they crafted a delightful lemon turmeric drink that seemed to lift the weight of the world from their shoulders. When they first took a sip, laughter turned into sheer awe. The combination burst with vibrant energy. They could feel their blood sugar responding favorably, invigorating every cell in their bodies. It was then that they understood. They weren't just changing their blood sugar levels. They were rekindling their relationship with food, transforming it into a source of joy instead of fear. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people, just like Maria, completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. As the warmth of newfound hope enveloped them, they realized their journey was only beginning. What other revelations awaited them in nature's embrace? What else could healing offer as they deepened their connection to food, love, and life itself? The possibilities felt limitless, a beautiful journey unfolding on the horizon. As the warmth of newfound hope enveloped them, they realized their journey was only beginning. What other revelations awaited them in nature's embrace? What else could healing offer as they deepened their connection to food, love, and life itself? The possibilities felt limitless, a beautiful journey unfolding on the horizon. Then one magical afternoon, as the sun filtered through their kitchen window, an unexpected moment of clarity washed over them. Gathering around the table, a familiar soft voice broke through the chatter. It was Maria's dear friend Lisa, her eyes wide with excitement. "What if," she said, "we add fresh ginger to our turmeric drink? I've read that ginger, when combined with these ingredients, amplifies their healing potential." Everyone paused, intrigued by the simplicity of her idea. With hearts racing, they quickly grated fresh ginger and stirred it into their vibrant concoction of warm water, apple cider vinegar, turmeric, and cinnamon. As they shared the drink, laughter melted into awe. Each sip was like a burst of sunshine, igniting joy within their bodies. It felt transformative. There was energy dancing. Suddenly, Maria felt a flicker deep inside her, a warmth that traveled to her fingertips. The blood sugar peaks and valleys they had battled began to soften, the harmony they craved whispering through their very cells. It was as if nature herself was cradling them, whispering words of encouragement and empowerment. Inspired, they thought about how simple adjustments made deep impacts on their lives. They set out to explore other remedies hidden in plain sight. "What about chia seeds?" Maria suggested one day, recalling how soaked chia creates a delightful pudding, rich with omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. They layered creamy chia pudding with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey, a treat that felt indulgent but nourished the soul while balancing blood sugar levels. Through their experiments, a remarkable pattern emerged. They understood that every health discovery not only nourished their bodies, but also uplifted them emotionally. The collective stories began to burgeon. One afternoon, they each shared how small shifts, like incorporating spirulina into smoothies or sprinkling cinnamon on oatmeal, had helped them ease cravings, ensure stable energy, and lift their spirits. The moments became electrifying. They hosted workshops where families, armed with fresh produce, whipped up vibrant dishes together. They guided neighbors in crafting tangy apple cider vinegar dressings with herbs and enveloping their bellies in soups rich in lentils and squash, where flavors melded into a symphony of nourishment. Joy echoed in their shared laughter amidst cutting boards and stirring spoons, each meal a testament to resilience and hope. As this movement flourished, tales of extraordinary healing radiated through the community. People attended in droves to experience what they had learned. It was as though a hidden door had opened, revealing a world filled with possibilities that had seemed unreachable. They heard from Sarah, whose once hopeless son had begun to thrive with newfound energy. Her heartfelt email shared that since embracing these natural remedies, his blood sugar levels had steadied and his spirit soared with laughter and vitality. Tears glistened in everyone's eyes as they felt the impact of their journey ripple into the lives of others. True healing beyond one's body. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes, the exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people, just like Maria, transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. What more could they discover together? What was waiting in the shadows, poised to leap into their blossoming awareness? The adventure had only just begun, inviting everyone to step forward into a life flourishing with love, laughter, and healing. As the warmth of newfound hope enveloped them, they realized their journey was only beginning. What other revelations awaited them in nature's embrace? What else could healing offer as they deepened their connection to food, love, and life itself? The possibilities felt limitless, a beautiful journey unfolding on the horizon. Then, on an ordinary evening that shimmered with extraordinary potential, there came a moment of unanticipated revelation. As Maria and her friends gathered around their kitchen table, vibrant bowls of "I found something incredible!" she exclaimed, her eyes twinkling like stars. "What if I told you that a friend of mine had great success by adding flax seeds to her morning routine? She said it turned her health around." The room fell silent, hearts racing with possibility. They decided to blend flax seeds into their smoothies in the morning to harness this newfound wisdom. They combined them with ripe bananas, a few tablespoons of almond butter, a splash of almond milk, and a sprinkle of cinnamon, a recipe bursting with flavor and nourishment. With each sip, they could feel the vibrancy filling their souls. But something even more magical happened as they continued their exploration. It was during a quiet afternoon, while Maria stirred a batch of golden turmeric soup, that a thought blossomed. As she added a splash of apple cider vinegar for zing, she paused to consider. It's not just about the individual ingredients, it's how they work together, she said softly. They had been focused on what to add, but now realized the synergy of their choices held the real power. This inspired them to create a harmony bowl for dinner, combining cooked quinoa for protein, kale for nutrients, crunchy walnuts for healthy fats, and a dressing made from apple cider vinegar, honey, and a dash of baking soda for that perfect tang. When they dug in, a wave of gratitude washed over them. They felt balanced, lighter, alive. Each bite was a celebration, a reminder that healing was not about deprivation, but rather abundance. As they savored their meal, they suddenly noticed their energy shifting. Maria exclaimed, "I feel lighter, not just in my body, but in my heart." Laughter filled the room as they each took a moment to share how their connection with food had evolved. It became apparent that these meals were not merely to manage their diabetes. They were nourishing their souls, celebrating their lives. Then came a touching breakthrough. As they paid homage to their ingredients, sharing reflections, something profoundly transformative emerged. After Lisa shared how her grandmother always added fresh herbs to every meal, Maria had the gentle impulse to create a new recipe. They brewed a sumptuous herbal infusion, mixing peppermint with ginger and honey, a fragrant elixir that not only soothed but awakened their spirits. Each sip felt as if it was purging not just toxins, but doubts and fears. Their community began to take notice. Friends and neighbors flocked to their workshops, eager to embrace this method of joyful healing. Families began crafting vibrant meals together, tossing in bright vegetables, drizzling with golden oils, and celebrating every flavor. They learned that small changes held power. not just in what they consumed, but in how they embraced their lives. In every gathering, whispered stories floated like dandelion seeds. Tales of grandparents' wisdom, shared discoveries, and bursts of joy. One new friend shared how his daughter's recent struggles with her blood sugar were fading as her family embraced these joyful foods. She smiles like a sunbeam now. With tears in their eyes, they witnessed transformation unfolding in real time. Life expanding, health flourishing. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people just like Maria completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. What lay ahead would continue to surprise and illuminate their paths. Together, they had uncovered the true essence of healing, not just through the foods they consumed, but through the connections made, the stories shared, and tea. What new revelations awaited them in their beautiful tapestry of life? The adventure, dear friends, had only just begun. As the warm light of newfound hope enveloped them, their journey had only just begun. What would unfold next shimmered with possibility. It was a brisk autumn evening when the unexpected moment of revelation washed through the group like a gentle breeze. They gathered around the kitchen table, hearts full, hands busy preparing a new recipe, when Lisa, with wide eyes, brought forth a surprising thought. What if we start infusing these dishes with adaptogens? They're known to support our bodies and help with stress. She glanced excitedly at the others, sparking curiosity. Eager to explore, they added a sprinkle of ashwagandha to their hearty vegetable stir-fry that evening. They combined vibrant bell peppers, crisp broccoli, and a dash of soy sauce with the adaptogenic herb, its earthy aroma filling the room. As they sat down to enjoy this nourishing meal, something remarkable happened. With the first bite, an energy surged through Maria that felt different, electric, and alive. It was as if the food transcended their expectation, weaving together their spirits and bodies in a new way. They took a moment, sipping refreshing ginger tea infused with honey, a comfort that cradled their souls. It dawned on them. It was about more than just reversing diabetes. It was about embracing a holistic way of living. They began to discuss the multitude of healing powers bottled in the ingredients they loved: the turmeric, the baking soda, and the apple cider vinegar, each one a treasure that contributed to their wellness journey. In a moment of quiet, Maria spoke softly. What if each ingredient carries a story, a legacy that draws us closer to the earth? The simplicity of her words hung in the air, resonating deeply. They recalled treasured family memories, grandmothers brewing turmeric teas for soothing, fathers sprinkling cinnamon over sweet potatoes to coax flavors from nature's bounty. It became clear. Healing was not just physical. It wove through their histories, connecting them like threads in a sprawling tapestry. Inspired, each member of the group began to share personal discoveries. As they stirred up a luscious chia seed pudding with almond milk, cinnamon, and a scoop of vanilla extract, they celebrated each bite as if it were a small victory. Food that nourished was food that healed. Laughter echoed in the kitchen as they joked about the gentle sweetness of the honey drizzled on top. Maria thought of all the times she had been afraid of flavors, of indulgence. Now every taste felt like a new beginning, a promise fulfilled. Then, all at once, a transformative realization washed over them, as if pulling back a veil. Underneath the surface, they understood that their hearts and bellies were intertwining. It wasn't just about physical changes, it was a rebirth of joy. They gathered around a simmering pot of comforting lentil soup, its broth infused with garlic and turmeric. Breathing in each fragrant note, the room filled with warmth, and with it came a yearning to share. They started documenting everything: the recipes, the feelings, the laughter, transforming their kitchen into a sanctuary of health. As word of their journey spread, their community expanded. Families arrived at their workshops, eager to learn how to blend together nutrition and history, joy and healing. Children giggled while chopping, parents shared stories of their childhood dishes, and the energy soared. They created a vibrant communal garden, planting herbs like parsley and cilantro, infusing the air with freshness and love. Recipes like watermelon salad drizzled with lime and mint to cool the summer heat became favorites, bursting with colors and smiles. One day, Maria received an email from a mother whose son had joined them, struggling with his health. "Since embracing your recipes, his laughter has returned," she wrote. They cried happy tears, realizing that their table had become a source of miracles, each recipe a key to unlock new potential in others' lives. And speaking of incredible transformations, I have something amazing to share with you. In the description below, you'll find the link to my complete collection of 100 natural diabetes reversal recipes. The exact same recipes that have helped thousands of people just like Maria completely transform their blood sugar levels naturally. These aren't just any recipes, my friends. These are the carefully crafted combinations of turmeric, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and other powerful natural ingredients that work synergistically to reverse diabetes from the inside out. For just a fraction of what you'd spend on one doctor's visit, you can have access to the complete system that's changing lives across America. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click that link in the description right now and start your own natural healing journey today. In that moment, as they reveled in their newfound purpose, the horizon expanded beyond the kitchen. Could there be more? Even deeper connections with nature? More healing to uncover? They stood on the brink of an unfolding adventure, each ingredient whispering secrets waiting to be revealed, the pursuit of wellness beckoning them forward. What wonders awaited in their passionate exploration of the natural world? The journey of healing was just beginning. Dear friends, as we'll gather here at this pivotal moment, let's reflect on the beautiful journey we've shared together. We have taken tender steps on a path illuminated by the golden light of nature's wisdom. Every stir of curry powder, every sip of warm apple cider vinegar, and every burst of laughter in the kitchen has woven us closer together in this sacred community of healing. Together, we've unlocked the extraordinary power that lies within simple, nourishing ingredients, each carefully chosen and infused with our love, intention, and hopes for a renewed life. For all of you who find yourselves wrestling with the trials of diabetes, I want you to remember, you are not alone. You stand at the precipice of transformation. It's a new dawn, a brand new beginning. Embrace the healing that is not only possible, but already within your grasp. Let go of the burden of fear and embrace the joy within whole foods, vibrant herbs, and mindful choices. Remember, it's not just about what you eat. It's how you feel while you eat. Cultivate positivity, connection, and gratitude with every meal, and watch as your spirit soars alongside your health. The tips we've shared, be it the magical properties of turmeric that dance through your bloodstream, the gentle balancing act of baking soda, or the supportive embrace of apple cider vinegar, are more than recipes. They are gateways to health. Your body is a magnificent temple, and it yearns for your attention and care. By harnessing natural healing methods and embracing a community of like-minded souls, you are igniting a revolution in your health journey that is entirely possible. As you ponder this path, let the words of hope fill your heart. Healing is not a far-off dream. It blooms right here, right now, in our kitchen, in every shared laugh, and in every mindful bite. This is your sacred moment to reclaim your health and dive even deeper into the healing embrace of nature. What once felt overwhelming can transform into a joyful adventure. Your story is still being written, and you have the power to fill every page with vibrant colors, exciting tastes, and loving connections. Now I urge you, take action. Subscribe immediately to our channel so you don't miss the next life-saving natural discovery. Let's keep nurturing this loving community together. Smash that like button now to amplify our message of healing, lifting each other up, and reclaiming our wellness. Flood the comments with your heart. Share your experiences, the natural tricks that have brought light into your life, and witness the ripple of hope that flows from your stories. Share this video instantly with 5 people you care about. Friends, family, colleagues, anyone who needs this light of hope right now. And don't forget to click the link in the description to access the Ultimate Diabetes Guide, a life-changing digital protocol revealing the exact foods, herbs, and tricks that reverse high blood sugar naturally. This is your moment. God and nature demand your action now. Don't waste another second. Your healing starts today. Only those truly committed to reversing their diabetes, those who believe in the miracle of nature, will seize this opportunity. Together, we will rise, transform, and celebrate a life abundant with health and happiness. Let's continue to support one another on this incredible journey. You're not just changing your life. You're lighting the way for others. Together, we stand strong and united in hope. The best is yet to come, and your transformation awaits.